Hey guys, it's Ro. Today I am making some of my favorite fruit cupcakes and I wanted to make a video to share the recipes with you. Today we're going to be making strawberry, lemon, and watermelon cupcakes, and to decorate them we're going to use the flavored candy melts from my new baking line, and they correspond with each recipe. Alright, so without further ado, the first cupcake that we're making are these strawberry cupcakes. The things you'll need to make these strawberry cupcakes are cake flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, butter at room temperature, eggs, some mashed strawberries, you can use fresh or frozen strawberries for this, and some dehydrated strawberry powder. First up, to making our strawberry cupcakes, measure out your dry ingredients and place them into a medium bowl. Starting with cake flour, we'll need 1 3/4 cup, 1½ teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, lastly, half a cup of dehydrated strawberry powder. All this is dehydrated strawberries that I threw into a blender and mixed them up. Whisk together all of the dry ingredients and set them off to the side. Now, cream together your butter and sugar. 1 cup of butter, which is 2 sticks, and 1 cup of sugar. I'm using an electric hand mixer on a medium speed. Just keep mixing until it's light and fluffy. Now, add 3 eggs, 1 at a time, mixing in between each addition. And don't forget to scrape down the sides. I'm using a bigger spatula. Add 1/4 cup of mashed strawberries. Then mix until well combined. We got our wet ingredients, our dry ingredients. Now add half of the dry ingredients into the wet, then mix together until well combined. Scrape down the sides. Then add the second half of the dry ingredients, mix together and scrape down the sides. Look at that batter. That smells so good. It smells like a strawberry smoothie, so I think I just need a little taste test. That tastes like strawberry frosting. In front of me, I have a cupcake tray lined with a bunch of red foiled liners. These are the ones from my baking line. They have little messages. This one says, "Life is what you bake it." Fill each cavity about 2/3 full. I'm using this ice cream scoop. Yum, yum, yum. Our cupcakes are ready to bake. Heat your oven to 350 degrees and bake for about 16 minutes. While those are baking, we are gonna make some lemon cupcakes. The things you'll need to make the lemon cupcakes are self-rising flour, sugar, buttermilk, butter, eggs, and the zest and juice of some lemons. First step to making these cupcakes, cream together your butter and sugar in a large mixing bowl. You'll need 1 cup of each. I like to mix on a medium speed for about 2 minutes. Add 3 eggs, 1 at a time, mixing between each addition. Once your eggs are mixed in, add your lemon, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, and 2 tablespoons zest of lemon. Now mix it up again and scrape down the sides. And it's gonna smell so good. It smells like fresh lemonade in there. Our lemon butter mixture is done. Now measure some self-rising flour. We'll need 1 3/4 cup. Now measure out 1/4 cup of buttermilk. Alternate adding the dry ingredients and wet ingredients into our lemon butter mixture. Start with your dry and add about 1/3. Mix it up, add half of the buttermilk. Mix it up, add the second third of the dry. Mix it up, the last of the buttermilk. Mix it up, and the last of the dry. And mix it up. Our batter is done and it smells like a lemon bar. In front of me, I've got a cupcake tray with yellow foil liners. And again, there's a little hidden message at the bottom. This one says, "Cheers." Scoop the batter into each cavity. You want to fill it about 2/3 full. Time to bake. Heat your oven to 350 and bake these for about 14 to 16 minutes. While our lemon cupcakes are baking, we will be making our watermelon. The things you'll need for the watermelon cupcakes are all-purpose flour, sugar, milk, vegetable oil, baking powder, salt, eggs. We're only going to be using the whites, vanilla extract, and some watermelon flavored gelatin. First step to making your watermelon cupcakes, measure out your dry ingredients and pour them into a large mixing bowl. Starting with the sugar, we're going to need 3/4 cup, 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. For the salt, we'll need half a teaspoon. Lastly, add 1 package of watermelon flavored Jell-O. Whisk together till well combined and set off to the side. Now we're gonna measure and mix together all of our wet ingredients, starting with 1 cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 egg white. Our last ingredient, vegetable oil. We'll need a 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons. Whisk this together until it's well combined. We've got our wet ingredients, our dry ingredients. Now pour all of the wet into the dry. Then mix together until you can't see any more dry ingredients. Look at that, it's a beautiful light pink color and it's a little bit more watery, you'll notice. So I'm gonna be using the bowl's pour spout right at the end to fill the cups, about 2/3 full. And we got another hidden message. This one is treat yourself. Oh, I will, because these are watermelon and I love watermelon. Cupcakes are ready to bake. Heat your oven to 350 degrees and bake for about 14 to 16 minutes. And to decorate our cupcakes, the things you'll need will be some white, green, and black candy melts. Also, lemon, watermelon, and strawberry candy melts. And lastly, some white buttercream frosting placed in a piping bag fitted with a number 1A tip. These are gonna be the decorations for the top of the cupcake. We've got a slice of watermelon, a strawberry, and a lemon. I'll put a link to this template that I made in Photoshop down below if you'd like to use it. Place down the template on top of a cutting board. Tape down all of the sides of the wax paper. Over here I have the candy melting pot. I love these pots and it's so cute. This one has the little nerdy NUMMIES cookie on the front, and to turn it on you click it all the way over and the light will come on. I'm gonna start with watermelon. Now let them melt and stir them up. After it's heated, scoop it into a piping bag with a number 2 tip at the end. Pipe an outline of the pink part of the watermelon slice, then fill it in. After piping your watermelons, switch to your strawberry candy melt. I heated up the strawberry candy melts in the pot and scooped it into another piping bag fitted with a number 2 tip again. Now that I've piped those, I've switched to my yellow candy melts. I've melted them and scooped them into a piping bag with, again, a number 2 tip at the end. I let the 3 base colors sit out to dry, then we're gonna add some decoration detail with some white candy melts. I've piped some that I've melted into a piping bag and I'm using a number 1 tip for a little bit more control. For another decoration detail, heat and melt your green candy melts, scoop into a piping bag, and with a number 2 tip at the end, pipe the end of the watermelon and the leaves and stem of the strawberry. Final decoration step, using the black candy melts in a piping bag with a number 1 tip, we're gonna pipe on 6 little watermelon seeds and white melted candy melts for the seeds for the strawberry. And once all of your cupcakes have baked, give them plenty of time to cool. I scoop some vanilla buttercream frosting into a piping bag with a number 1A tip. Hover the bag over the cupcake so it shouldn't be touching the cupcake, and then apply pressure. Pick up the cupcake and tap to flatten it out just a little bit. Now do this to the rest of your cupcakes. Once all your cupcakes are frosted, we're gonna add the cupcake topper decorations that we made using the different candy melts. Pair each fruit design with the matching cupcake flavor. Ta-da! And there you have it. Here are the 3 homemade fruit cupcakes that we made today. We made a delicious strawberry cupcake recipe, lemon, and watermelon. And each cupcake has a topper to match. I'll be posting a bunch of pictures and each cupcake recipe on RosannaPansino.com, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, so you can check them out there. And if you guys make these cupcakes, please take a picture and send it to me. I love seeing your creations. It just makes me happy. It makes my day. Also, if you're interested in using any of the items you saw in the video, I'll put links to everything down below. All right, thanks again. Bye-bye. Oh, which one is my favorite? First treat, we're gonna start with a little strawberry. Oh my gosh, this is really good. That's good. Yes.